and you know she feeling. Yo, bitch, all up on me, and you know she feeling.
Alright, hey, this is John. Would you do it? So I'm here with the crew. They've been in our house probably. How many days have you been in our house?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. They're throwing their thing down. I hear the beats every night from my YouTube studio. Their whole thing is they're just making music. They're making beats. Hope you watch this. That was stupid.
Y'all is gonna watch this regardless.
Yeah, you're gonna watch this.
Go drop that ass. So first off, my name's Yomar. I go by the name Slinga, and you know, I've been rapping for a little bit. Started back in middle school. I wasn't really taking that as as serious as I am now. Then I got into high school. I started rapping. Met a couple people that shared the same I guess they shared the same passion for music or whatever with me, and then me and Johnny started working together, and we got some really good stuff down. As far as how many songs I've made, I can't even give you a number because honestly I've written hundreds of songs that I haven't recorded, maybe even thousands. But whenever I get in the studio with my boy and we feel the vibe and we work on it, we could get some crazy stuff done.
Grabbing the pen and mirror, switching gears.
So how's it going? I'm Nate, or Saucii. I've been making music. Actually, I've been making music since I was about in the 3rd grade, and then I started rapping around high school. And I didn't start taking it seriously until my junior, senior year. The songs that I've recorded, honestly, I can't count. Same as Slinga. I just come in here, clock in, record as many songs as I can, get as much done as I can, then get back out. But yeah, with this group of guys, it's a like-minded people. We all share the same passion of making music. We all want to succeed in making music. So it's pretty nice to have a group of people around you that you can collaborate with all the time.
Out of my jacket, running the game looking.
I'm Anthony. I go by Antmooch. I'm actually pretty new to this rap game. I started in I'd say 3 months ago when I put out my first song. And I mean, when you first do something new that nobody else is new to you doing, they're gonna treat you weird, treat you different until they start seeing that you start working hard at it. Which when I step in here with Disteff and he lay a hot beat down, I mean, I gotta put my heart and soul into that joint so I can make it hot. And I met my boy Slinga. I didn't even know he could rap. I just met him at a party, and then I found out he could rap. Me and him got on the beat. I mean, we instantly clicked. So when we hop on the joint, me and Nate instantly clicked. That's my boy. We just we do this stuff for the fun, and we actually put hard work into this. We're here every night, and if we're not, we're working or writing a song and contacting each other, letting us know ideas, and you're gonna see us up soon.
Alright, yo, what's up guys? I'm Disteff. I'm also known as Johnny. I'm basically the producer of this entire group. I've been producing for about 4 years now. I started off making EDM, kind of trap, dubstep, that kind of, I guess, club rave scene. And then I kind of transitioned off after I started listening to more rap music, and then I kind of, phased out of the EDM scene. And I've been making rap beats now for, I think, about 3 years is around where I've been doing it. I've been really honing in on my skills and been working. I think it's coming out pretty well. And working with all these guys is really fun. It's a really great collaborative space, and I've been enjoying it a lot.
He let out that wheeze like you were getting squeezed. He said,
all right, so I want to know a little bit about your collaborative workflow. I got to admit, all right, first, being transparent, I am the father of Johnny. So, yeah, there's a tendency for a father to say, things are really good. But I told Johnny that some of his music stunk. I didn't like it, whatever. Not everybody likes everything, right? So I just want to come out with that when I start asking this. I noticed tonight, particularly, that you guys had an awesome beat. I mean, I could feel it upstairs. And I sent Johnny a text message, a very profane text message. I was like, that was awesome, and more profane words than that. I could just feel it, and I just knew that these guys clicked. So how is it that you guys know that you got a beat going on? How is it that Johnny makes the beat? Do you tell him how he makes the beat, or does he just come up with the beat and then you guys start figuring out what to do with it?
I just come here and I'm just like, Johnny, make a nice beat. And then like I help him, like I tell him like where to put the kicks, and I help him with the hi-hats, give him ideas and everything. But I mean, the kid's a genius with this stuff. So, but like with me, I like to keep it really 100. Like I like to be real honest with my boys when we make songs. So like if I don't like his verse, I tell him to switch something up, or I'm like, come on bro, you can go hard or whatever. And like they don't get mad because they know they know what's up. They know that if we can make a banger, we gonna make a banger. Like we're here for business, we don't play around.
So the important thing in here is that they're working business. It's like any process where you say, okay, I don't like that. So you're able to assert your position, whether it's your knowledge or your style, and the others who are collaborating with you respect that and make the appropriate change so that everybody's in sync. When you have everybody in sync and harmony, not a pun, but just harmony as in the workflow harmony, things get done and things happen. And that's exactly what happened tonight. I could hear it. I could feel it. So we're going to get some more answers here.
So ideally, on my workflow when I come in here, honestly, I haven't started working with Disteff or Slinga until about a month ago. And as soon as I walked in here, we all kind of clicked and like just right away started making like good music together. And for about the beats, I kind of just come in and I let Disteff do his thing, and then I just kind of adapt towards it or like hop on and maybe change some stuff depending on the style. So yeah, so I pretty much come in here, let Disteff do his thing with the beat, and then we kind of figure out who's gonna hop on it, who's gonna get what part, just depending on when we're freestyling, like whoever comes up with what first, whoever comes up with like the hardest hook or like a better verse, or like that's how we figure out who goes where on the track specifically.
The whole thing with me and the way I work and my whole process and the workflow and everything is me and Johnny are always in contact. So recently we've been working on an EP, so we're like, okay, in this EP we're gonna have this amount of songs, we're gonna have these type of beats. Like the one I'm working on recently, it has kind of like a darker tone to it, so I told Johnny make a darker beat. And there be times when I be telling him to make some type of beat, like a chill beat, and he hates to do that because he's not all that good at making chill type beats. But I told him he's good at making them types of beats. He just don't believe it himself. But most of the stuff that he be doing is like hard, like booming beats, crazy subs and stuff like that. So when I get in here, you know, I just figured out my workflow like not too long ago, because I used to write everything down. And now I started just freestyling. I listen to the beat, I straight freestyle, see what flow I got, and then write from that. And then that way I finish songs quicker, you know. I don't have to do as many takes, and it actually comes out like pretty good. As far as these guys, like Mooch, I met him and I didn't even know he rapped. I know we was at a party one time, and then we just started freestyling. It was, oh, we could rap. And then we met up at the studio. We got our first track together. Then Saucii came around, we did some too, all three of us, you know, it just came out crazy. As far as business wise, like, yeah, it's fun to do this, but in the aspects of business, when we get into the studio and we gotta like focus on business and grinding, you know, we take everything serious, because even though it's fun, like, we're not just doing this for the fun, like, that's part of it, but we're also doing this because we want to get somewhere with it. And that's kind of what we're just working on. We're working on ourselves, we're working on our flows, just trying to like improve our craft as much as we can. So yeah, I had to speak that real for a second.
He went deep into it.
Okay, so the workflow with this group, it's pretty simple. They basically just tell me what kind of beat they want. I go in and I start to make it. Sometimes it doesn't work, but it's all good. You just keep trying and keep grinding. But as for just me making beats, all it is this little pad right back there. I use that, and literally I just press some buttons. If I see something I like, I'm like, alright, and then I use it, throw it in there, and then that's my little melody. That's always what I start off with, is a melody. And then from that, I'll go to the drum loops, and then it'll start getting crazier, and then you start really liking the beat, and then you'll be able to find through the middle of that you may not like that beat, or you may not want it, and then you can go on to the next one and keep going. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This stuff went crazy.
Yeah, this stuff like crazy.
This stuff go
You know that. Yeah, don't cook him this time.
Part of what I think you guys could do well with is training others how to become rap stars, how to create the music, how to do the rapping. So would you guys be interested in going through lessons, like maybe committing yourself to one video every month or one video every 2 months where you explain how to do something in the music world, whether it's coming up with the beat or writing the music or recording the lyrics and then overlaying them? Is that something you guys would be interested in doing?
All right, so yeah, I would definitely be interested in doing that. I was already thinking about doing it before, doing beat making tutorials on YouTube. I've seen that genre, and I've seen that it actually works really well in the YouTube scene, and a lot of people are gaining a lot of traction with it. And I feel like this would be a good time for me to join up and help. And I'm always willing to help people within the music scene. It's always a great thing, And another big saying is that if you can teach someone, you also learn from that teaching, and that's a big part of it. Is that like not only am I helping someone else, I'm helping myself with this as well, and it'll help me push me a lot farther.
Disteff dropping knowledge bombs. What up?
Yeah.
I want to.
I think Disteff killed that whole.
Yeah, I think he killed that. He
All right,
already.
so
got the
here's-
answer perfect.
Unless Mooch gonna say
Yeah, I
something.
think he practiced these.
Yeah, he definitely practiced. He got this joint
So-
on script.
All right, thanks guys for doing this. Awesome interview. I'm really happy that you guys got this collaboration and chemistry going down. I see some great things coming from you guys. I'm going to be sure to promote this. So guys, I'm going to have the link below to their SoundCloud. Where else you guys at?
Insta, probably.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Instagram. Okay,
Instagram
yeah.
and YouTube.
All right, so you're going to see the Instagram and the YouTube links down there. So thanks everyone for watching. You're going to look out for the next video.
You
Right.
think? You know that.
Okay.
So, all right, people. This has been John. What do you do it? And the crew here.
Catch y'all.